Good morning, everyone. Happy Active School. Happy Saturday. Happy 2022. I'm Trish. I'm so excited to be able to get to spend a little bit of time teaching and training you this morning on how to make the most of your year, how to get started or how to get restarted. So bear with me for just a second. I'm going to do some housekeeping here and do a share screen with you so that you can get going with us here on this presentation. So happy Active School. Like I said, we're going to be talking about starting and restarting your business. So if you are already in and going, you just have that advantage, and that's okay. We're going to talk about both today. So whether you're brand new or you're drawing a line in the sand and starting again with 2022, this is for you. Okay, so let's talk about getting started. You need to know your short-term plan. Your short-term plan here at Activz is to go what we call A3. We're going to talk a little bit more about that, what that means, but just put that on the back burner for just a second. I want you to make a list of names, and I don't want you to pre-qualify these people. I just want you to write down people as they come to your mind and why did they first come to mind. Why did you think of that person? Did you think of them because they're your very best friend in the world and you don't want to have the success without them? You don't want to be sitting on a beach a year from now and they're at their job. So, why did you think of them? Did you think of them because they have 3 jobs and they need a little bit more time home with their family? Or maybe they have a new family and they have a new little baby and they want to spend more time home with that baby. Maybe mom wants to come home from work or dad wants to come home. You're going to think of them for a reason. Maybe you thought of them because they have a lot of health issues and they just flat out need to know about the products. That's a different story for a different day when you're talking about products and customers. But mostly we're looking for business builders. When we're making this list, we really want to find you some partners to build this business with. So make sure you like them. Make sure that you can get along and work well with them, and make a long list, because the longer your list is, the more successful you can go A3 quickly, is you want to do it within a month's time. So you're going to make a good long list. Don't pre-qualify them. Don't decide whether it's right for them or not. That's their job. And then set a meeting time. Talk to the person that enrolled you or your upline mentor and figure out how to do the meeting. If the people on your list and in your mind are local, do a house meeting. They know where you live. They're comfortable coming to your house, or maybe they're comfortable coming to your office. Put it where they're going to be comfortable going, where it's easy for them to access and where they're used to going. You want it to be something that they feel second nature to. If it's people that you're gathering from all over the country, then you probably need to set up a Zoom, because they're probably not likely to all jump a plane and come to your house right this minute. They might. I've actually done that in the past with a mentor that called and said, you need to fly in. This is important. And we did. So you know your people, you know what their desires are and what their capabilities are, but set up a meeting that works for them, that you can have help from an upline to present. So figure out a time that works for your mentor and get it on your calendar, because it's really hard to invite people to something you don't know when it is. But as soon as you know the date and the time, you can start putting out invitations. Make sure that it's personal. Make sure you're not just putting a flyer on a card. Make sure that you're reaching out to them and letting them know, hey, I thought of you because of this reason. Are you open to just coming and taking a look at this? Or, hey, I'm launching a business. Come and support me. I don't care if you do anything with it or not. Just come learn what I'm doing. Or, hey, I found something that I think is going to make me a ton of money. I don't want to do this without you. I want you to be right by my side making money too. Are you open to taking a look at it Thursday night at 7 o'clock? Figure out the date, time, how you're going to do it, and then start inviting people. The idea is not to tell them all about Activz in that first conversation. In fact, the idea isn't even to tell them the name of the company, because you don't want them to go do their own little bit of research and make a half a decision. We just want them to say, yes, I'm open to looking. Yes, I'm available at night. Yes, I can be there. What is this? Oh, come and find out. Okay. Your job is really, really very simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it. Now, if you have already been in for a little while and you're restarting, your short-term goal might look a little bit different. What's your next rank jump? Where are you at? If you aren't sure, go back and look at last month. You can actually change the settings in your back office, and you can go back to last month and you can look and see where you were, where you ended up, and what's your next jump. If you were A4, maybe you want to go to A5. If you were A3, maybe you want to go to A5 or A6. So you need to look and see what that next jump looks like. And if you're not sure, talk to your upline. Add to your list if you need to. If your list has kind of dwindled and you're not sure who to talk to next, make a longer list. Guys, there's billions of people and we can work in over 200 countries. Please don't tell me you're out of people to talk to. If you aren't sure, dig deeper. Go back into your high school lists, go into your Facebook account, dig through your phone and look and see who you haven't actually talked to because you were nervous to, or you thought they were too successful or this or that. Stop pre-qualifying. You don't know what they're going through and you don't know who they know. So don't pre-qualify. If you aren't already presenting a presentation, it's time to learn because you need to take it to the next level. You need to be presenting for your people. That is part of the next step. So if you're not sure how to do that, talk to your upline and we can have trainings on that as well on another day. Offer your meetings to your leaders. You're the one that's actually helping to do the meeting for these brand new people. And then help your people to invite. If they're not sure how, do a little back and forth scripting with them because it really shouldn't be difficult. The bottom line is, are you open to something? Are you open to jumping on a Zoom and seeing what I'm doing? Right? Help them keep it really, really simple because it's all about just the mass amount of invites. It's not about trying to give them the information right at that time. Keep it simple. Okay, what does it look like to go A3? A3 is as simple as signing up 5 people in a calendar month's time who come in with the $500 pack. Or sign up your 4, because we need 1 in each of 4 legs, right? Sign up 4 people and help one of them sign up 1. It's just 5 people in your group who sign up, 5 people at the $500 pack in 1 calendar month's time. Very simple. Okay, so if you are at a higher level, chances are the best next step, and I'm not looking at your group, you might be going to A3 or you might be going to A13. I don't know what your level is. Only you know that. But if you start by helping 1 in each of your 4 legs go A3, that's a pretty good start for most of you. Most of you are at the A2 to A5 or A6 level that are looking at this. So it's going to make a big difference if you help 4 people go A3. That's an extra $10,000 influx into your business. So know what your volume was last month. Will $10,000 push you to the next rank? Do you need $12,000? Okay, maybe you need to help 5 people go A3. That means 1 in each leg, and then find 1 in the leg that you need the most to qualify to hit that next rank. So there's a little bit of strategy involved in this. And if you're not sure when you look at your numbers and you look at your last month, make sure you're talking to somebody who understands the volume and the ranks and the back office that can help you. I'm available. You have other leaders that understand this that can help you as well. How many A3s do you need to hit the next rank? Oh, before we go on to that really quickly, I want to just make sure that I touch on the fact that if you don't have somebody in each of 4 legs to work with to take to A3, you might have to go back a step and do some more personal enrollment to put people in that leg so that you have somebody to work with. I also want to make sure, getting ahead of myself just a little bit, I want to make sure that you don't just draw a line in the sand and go find 4 brand new people to help go A3. If you've got people that have been incubating in those legs, go back to them. It's a perfect time to go back and talk to every one of the people in your organizations if you can, or as many as you can get to, and find out what they want. What did they want when they joined Activz, and what did they want today? Maybe it's changed. Some of them that were incubating then are ready to go now. And some of those that were excited then are in a stall position right now. But you have to talk and have those conversations to figure out where they're at. So make sure that you're not just leaving people behind. But if people aren't ready to run at the speed you're ready to run, the best thing you can do is go sign up somebody new, stick it underneath that leg and help them go A3. And then when you next talk to those people up above, it's an easy conversation and it's a fun conversation because you can say, hey, I just signed up John and he's so excited and he just went A3. Things are cranking if you look down at your volume, and all of a sudden you might get them excited again. So just a few side notes there. Okay, so now back to our chart. Once you've gone A3 and you're getting started, your next step is to go A4 and A5, but we want you to jump to A6. We want you to be looking to that A6 level, because if you help one of those new people that you just signed up in each leg to go A3, it'll jump you right past A4 and A5 and you'll go A6. And then start learning to present the meeting. Be making notes every time you hear somebody present. I know a lot of you jump on the Zooms every night, and hopefully you're taking notes. Hopefully you're learning during that period and you're not just there as a groupie. I want to know that every one of you are there because it's your business and you're learning and you're growing and you're taking little tidbits from every presentation that you hear so that you can become the leader and you can become the presenter. That is part of the game plan. If you are restarting, the next step at that point is to then help one in each of those legs go A6. And how do we do that? Well, cheat to the left side of the screen and you can see how to do that. They're going to each help one person in each of their legs go A3. Now you can be down in there helping with that. You can be doing some of the meetings. You can be saying, okay, I'm going to help this guy, you help these three. And then you're helping somebody else in somebody else's leg and they're helping the other three. And you're all strategically working together to help everybody go A3. Of course, your situation might vary just a little bit, but the principle's the same. The idea is just to help A3s break in each leg and keep that momentum going forward. So here's the roadmap as a whole. This came from Ryan Thompson, our president. He's amazing. Make money in the first month. If you'll help your brand new people get a check their first month, the odds that they will stay in go up immensely. And then those that qualify for the 500 Club are launched properly. They're off and running. That's 10 people signed up in a 90-day period. So helping them sign up 5 in their first month helps them hit A3, and then helping them sign up the next 5 the next month helps them keep that momentum, helps them get that $500 qualification. You're going to get the $500, or you're going to get $750 in product. You're going to get a tablet. You can choose your prize, but it's really the bragging rights. It's part of being part of that leader group that we want to make sure that everybody knows about when they're coming out of the gate. And then help them hit A3. 5 people with a $500 pack is the most efficient way to hit it. You can do it with auto ships. You can do it with smaller startups. It just takes a lot more people. So we're going to show you the most efficient route. So helping people hit A3, there again, locks them in for a much longer period of time here at Activz, means they're probably going to be around a year from now. Then the next step is just hit A6 by helping people do the same thing, 1 in each leg to A3, hitting A8 by helping 2 people in each leg hit A3. A12 is just 10 people who have hit A6. So if you've identified 8 people as you're at that A8 level, you've identified 8 new people to hit A3, and at the level before that, you were working with 4 people there, that's 12 people who've just hit A3 in the last month or 2. So finding 10 out of that 12 that want to take it to the next level and hit A6 shouldn't be difficult, because it's just incremental. You moved up to the next step, now they're moving up to the next step, and you move up to the next step, and then they're moving up to the next step. So you're literally finding those people that are ready to build. You helped them hit A3, and that's kind of an exciting thing for them. They made the return on their investment. They've made profit. They're excited. They're growing. But for you, it identifies them as somebody you can run with and somebody you can help. And then when you help those people hit A6, now you're in A12. Now we're going to keep working with those same 10 people. You've identified those leaders. Now just help them take it to the next level and help them hit A12. And when they do, you're in A16. So it's very incremental, and it breaks it down to where it's not as difficult as it might seem. Basically, in essence, all you're doing is becoming an A3 factory. You're finding A3s, 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 and you're helping your people then find A3s, A3s, A3s. And we're taking them by the hand and we're helping them through those steps to help them accomplish it. It's not just a case of, okay, go sign up 5 people. No, we're helping them set the meeting. We're helping them know what to say when they invite. If you're not sure and you need more information on that, there's actually videos on activz.info in the training section and the getting started section that can walk you right through these steps, step by step. We don't want to just tell you go do this and not tell you how. We want to make sure that you know step by step incrementally how to do this. We know that you can do this. The steps are simple, but they do take consistent effort, and they take doing what needs to be done to take it to the next level, to get the information out to people, to share the message that is Activz. Your friends are looking for a way to make extra money. They're looking for a way to earn more time, and they're looking for a way to expand their lifestyle. Activz has a way that can expand your lifestyle. It can mean that you can go and travel, that you can go and bless people's lives, be a better server, serve on a bigger level, make a difference to hundreds or thousands of people, and leave a legacy. Whether you want to just be here at Activz and make an extra $5,000, or you really want to think really big, it's all the same steps. So start taking the steps, start your business, launch it properly, and let's make 2022 count. Because if you follow these steps, the long-term goal for 2022 is every one of you should be at least a 12 by December of 2022. So as you're making your goals, figure out whether your goal for January or February, but know what your goal is. Is it to hit A3 yourself? Is it to find enough people to put into your legs so that you have people that in February you can help, one in each leg, go A3? Figure out what your goals are and make 2022 the best year that you can. Thanks so much for your time. Have a rest of a great Activz school and have a rest of a great Saturday.